Another question that came through actually for one of the viewers of the channel from my friend Paul. I think you talked about this on the overlap as well. Certainly the Liverpool fan, forgive me, I forget his name, and he was asking you what you thought about the FSA campaign to stop exploiting fan loyalty. That's obviously going around. If people don't know about it, I mean, I think something like that, call it a movement, so to speak, has to be done to remind these mega rich people who are totally detached from the communities of the clubs that they've just bought that the fans make the football club. And I just wonder what your take is on that as a whole, and whether it'll actually do anything to stop this, this kind of trajectory of just let's make money off these people.
As a fan, I'm really proud of it. The fact that we're not as stupid as the club owners think we are. Or perhaps we are, because the fact that people are willing to pay £90 for a shirt, which, do I think that billionaires give a damn what you or I think? No, they don't. The only time when they actually did move was on Super League, when there was that movement. And I think you've got to give huge credit to Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher for rallying the troops.
Absolutely,
that 24 hours was proper.
They used their platform really well in that instance. Sometimes I question what they say about the way they talk about other clubs, but in that instance you've got to give them the credit, Kieran. You're right; they were brilliant for that.
The FSA is great, and I know Kevin and the crew very well. I think they do a really good job articulating the concern, and it makes the Premier League feel awkward, and that's all you can do. We wouldn't have the £30 cap on away tickets if it wasn't for the FSA, and I think you've got to give them a lot of credit. Do I expect ticket prices to be frozen for next season at the majority of clubs? No. Do I expect shirt prices to be reduced next season? The Stop Exploiting Loyalty campaign? No. Have West Ham or Spurs done anything in relation to what they have done for their senior fans? I.e., you either pay full price or we're going to shift you to the sort of another county in effect. Again, Newcastle, you're up high, which is one thing. West Ham, you're in a different postcode because of the running track. So they're forcing fans to shift because they want to replace you. We go back to this issue of loyalty, which we were talking about earlier. Your loyalty, thanks very much for it. The Premier League's built on your loyalty over the past 30 years. You've done your job. Now do one. Because we want to replace you. We want to replace you with tourist fans. And if I'm a Manchester United fan in Indonesia and I've got a chance to come across to Old Trafford and I'm willing to go and pay £66 for a ticket, we're having hotel, flight, everything else. The ticket price is actually fairly insignificant. So from a financial point of view, I absolutely get it. But somebody that fell in love with football at the age of 7, and I'll be still in love with my football team on the day I die, it sticks in my craw. But there's nothing I don't think there's much we can do about it.
It's almost a case of you get what you kind of pay for, you wish for. If you sell your soul, so to speak, to these major conglomerate consortiums, then don't be surprised if they don't share your values. And it is football has become. I know a lot of fans who have given up on high level football and go watch grassroots and amateur. Near where I live, you've got likes of Whitley Bay, No Shields, Gateshead, teams like that. People they don't go back to St James's Park. They go watch those teams because it's, in their opinion,